Mazi, I'm here.
Yes,
Good evening, wonderful and great Biafrans in Austria. It is my pleasure to be in your midst today. My apologies, first of all. I think there was some login issues before I was able to get the login details, and then I am here. Austria, as most of you will know, is IPB family that is very, very close to me and to my heart. I've been amongst you a couple of times, and honestly, I am sometimes very, very encouraged by the dedication and devotion of these wonderful people in Austria. It's not something that somebody would tell me. It's something that I have experienced myself a couple of times that I was in your midst. And today you are also exhibiting and showing that very devotion and commitment to this very struggle that our leader in the mazi and Kano has, gathered all of us from all the four corners of the world to pursue our liberation and our freedom from subjugation and from slavery. You have already begun. You are already doing what you have gathered here to do today. I wouldn't even want to, delay or throttle down the momentum that I have seen and I have noticed here. I want to only ask Chika Edoziem to be with all of you individually and the family in Austria as a unit. It's the journey that we are in, the journey that we have been in together here for this very, very past years is something some people will not properly comprehend if they are not spiritually led. Because those who joined, and even at this very, very trying time that we have, this very challenging time that we have, you will see what I notice also here where I am in Switzerland is that whenever we have issues that our leader has a problem, you will see the membership of IPOB, of those supposed IPOB, you see the membership a little bit, reduced, because there are people who come, with the hope that it is going to be, an easy journey. But all of us will know, and all of us do know, that freedom is not actually an easy project. And so they that have been spiritually inclined, those that have been spiritually called into this very, very project, this very journey, irrespective of the challenges, despite the drawbacks, despite the difficulties that we may be facing and that we have faced. Many of you that I know your face, that I have interacted with you in Austria, you are still here with us. I can only ask you to increase your strength, your devotion, your commitment, your loyalty, of course, to the only person who has that metal, that bottle, like people would say, to have, taking up the call. Because it is one thing for heaven to give you an assignment, and then for you to have the willingness to even, accept to carry it on. We heard our leader sometimes when he tells us how all this started, and also what the consequences of his not pursuing or following this very course will have been for him. But we are thankful that he took it up, and all of us that are giving him the support that he requires to continue to represent us, even where he is at this very moment, at this very hour. He is still representing this very struggle. He is fighting for the job, for the work, for the reason that heaven has called him, which is to liberate the children of heaven, the Biafran people, from the year-long, age-long, oppressive environment that we have found ourselves in. So I am enthused. I am really, really encouraged. Again, let me use that word, that Austria has remained where they are supposed to remain in this struggle, and Chukwu shall continue to give you that strength until we reach our final destination, which is a free, sovereign, and independent Biafran nation. Now, you are not only contributing your time, you're contributing your ideas, you are as well contributing your resources. I ask Chukwu, the all-merciful, to replenish whatever that you and each of you here will put into this very, very today's fundraising for the single purpose, of making sure that our men and women on the ground, that they will also do their duty, not only effectively, but of course with the wherewithal to carry out the assignment that Onyendu has specifically assigned to them. And I can tell you that they are not only willing, they are ready. They are ready to defend our land. They have been defending our land, and they are also aware that the enemy is not done, even though they are all the shenanigans that they're doing in their political arena or in areas where they call a level of government. These young men and women in our forests are also aware that the enemy will bring in fact, will try to stop our march to freedom. So it is our duty, our very, very responsibility to provide these young men and women those things that they will require for that very assignment. Many of us could remember when Onyendu went to USA, he asked them for one thing. At that time, some of them thought this man, is he okay? But like the prophet he is. And that thing he said in 2015 when he visited them. This is what is playing out in our land now. But we must not only thank Chukwu, we must acknowledge, my brothers, we must acknowledge that the hands of our ancestors are with us. In fact, the spirits that guard our land, they are with us. And what is happening, things that are going on in our land is beyond the physical. Some of them, when we hear them, and when we see them, we'll be wondering how come. I can assure all of you here today that as you are doing what you are supposed to do, all of us, in our little ways, that the spirits of our ancestors are fully in sync, fully in tune, and fully with us in this very march to freedom, because the freedom of Biafra and the freedom of our people will bring the final restoration and the final rebuilding of the broken down walls and the broken down values of our land. Do not think for one day that in fact, it can never, cross my mind to begin to wonder, are we getting where we're going? I can tell you that it is no longer very, very far away. And not only that, Oyendu will rejoin us very speedily. Things that is happening on the background, it's happening. He will rejoin us, and as he rejoins us, the discussion, if it's not already being discussed, the discussion will be the freedom and the independence of the nation of Biafra. I make a known about you go to Senike and Chukwokike shall be your strength in Chukwabiama's name. He said.
Elohim bless you, sir.
And you as well, my brother.
Mazi, we are proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you, my dear.
And I'm happy to see you in our midst.
He said, no, just